Hey everybody, this is Ahdoom, and we're back with another exciting adventure of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. Just do a quick microphone adjust in case I've got it in the wrong place again, and that sounds like it's coming through fine. This time around we've picked a short champion mission, just trying to unlock the next boss in the ruins to get him taken off. As an added benefit, we'll be leveling up a bounty hunter and an occultist. Goddamn Chauncey the Occultist. We already have our trinkets in place here, Sunring and a wounding helmet on the bounty hunter, a cudgel weight and a spiked collar, which will be very useful on the Houndmaster. Suncloak and Sunring combination for Chauncey, so we're going to need to keep our light levels up, as well as a Suncloak and a Tome of Holy Healing on the Vestal. She's going to be a bit squishy, but that's going to have to be livable. No de-stressors in the mix, and we haven't kitted out our Handmaster for those abilities in the least. Let's provision up and get in there. Take along 2 holy water, 2 medicinal herbs, 2 keys, 2 shovels. Probably excessive at this stage, but again, while the money situation is relatively low for us right now, I don't mind being prepared. While things are loading, I just want to thank you guys again for tuning in to watch these videos. I have a great time making them. It's awesome that I have an audience to watch me as I play, so thank you guys for taking the time. I really appreciate it. And let's get into the dungeon.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Wonderbar. So this is actually a relatively short match, which is going to be just fine in my books. Let's skip over those books immediately because they are absolutely horrible. Next up we have a corridor battle, so we'll just make sure that we stay in Radiant. Yes, we are in Radiant regardless. Get the surprise on this bunch of bulbous maggots, and let's go into the kill. Nice critical, so one is down, another one is injured gravely. Beautiful stuff, and some stress is reduced as well. Can look at a Hound's Harry to try and get some damage in place, but we should be focusing our damage, if we can, to make sure we get the kills that we need. Bulbous maggot gets dodged, and that happens. That's okay. Let's just make sure that we take him out. Done. And the Vestal's turn, we will probably spend it in upping our torch levels and hopefully getting a kill on this maggot here. Not quite enough. And I didn't check the stun resist. That was a poor decision. A very poor decision indeed. Okay, but no stun there. Another great nimble comes on, and it's dodge this time around. Gonna need to do some healing on the occultist, but we are in a fine place. Let's collect bounty on the front row for the kill. Hopefully the Vestal gets her turn in. Doesn't. Let's just do weird reconstruction regardless. Up by 16, and no bleed. Happily done. Grave nibble on the Vestal though, which is dodged, and we should be in a good place to clean this up. Boom.
Obliterated.
Done and Dunsky. Let's carry on.
Clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Let's get into this Curio Battle. And we have a Bloodletter, Cutthroat, and Fusilier on our hands. Nothing too intimidating, but we do have to make sure that we're managing stuns. And... oh! Double crit! Beauty hit. Absolutely beautiful. Blanket Fire goes down with some... actually, not too bad damage across the board, to be honest. So, good on you. Good on you. Let's deny this Cutthroat a turn. If we can, 8 damage plus 3 bleed. Not quite enough to make the grade. Let's just finish him off with the Judgment and pick up that extra healing. There we go. Turn denied is a turn gained. Let's try for the stun. 95% chance to resist, though. But it's still worth doing on the Bloodletter. Let's see how it goes. 8 damage is taken. Move resist, and the stun drops down beautifully. Which should put us in a pretty good place for next turn. That Fusilier will get the first shot though. 1 dodge and a decent spread of damage. Again, just gonna probably take him out, the Houndmaster. Let's go for a sacrificial stab on... well, actually, you've got some pretty hefty damage on you, Houndmaster. No, it's sacrificial stab. 22 damage. Those sacrificial stabs are just... I don't know what about them makes them so amazing, but they're amazing. They make me so happy. Collect bounty for 14. Good spread damage done. Hound's Rush on the back row. That Fusilier is now thoroughly taken care of, and we will drop a party heal. Nice. Almost everyone is topped off, aside from the Houndmaster, and a point-blank shot drops and dodges. And dodges. That makes me so happy. Let's have a look at our next available option, Sacrificial Stab again, because they are amazing. 14 hit point left on the Bloodletter. Let's do a self-heal Let's not do a self-heal. Let's go for a stun. 4 damage, and the stun takes. Lovely jubbly. Carrying things through. It's increased damage against stunned units, so we'll take that, and we are dusted. Nice work. That suit of armor, I can't quite remember what it does, so we will ignore my analytics and that folder and instead refer to Karamazula's wonderful handy-dandy cheat sheet. It was a Ruins suit of armor, just a buff, no matter what it is. Let's go back and apply that buff to the Houndmaster. Knightly Aura, extra dodge, extra protect, which is fine. He's been taking more than his fair share of knocks, and let us press on. We have a corridor battle at the end and 2 curios in the meantime to look out for. Wonderful stuff. Bit of extra food, which we'll probably just use right now to free up the inventory spaces. Let's unlock this. There we go. Got there just in time. And that's a pretty nice haul of treasure and curios. And let's torch up as we enter into this battle. 2 gargoyles and a ghoul. These guys, what are they weak for? Stun and blight, move resistors. Alright, let's drop a Abyssal Artillery to open things up. Good old-fashioned damage done. 5 hit points left on the back row. Lash the tail on Bounty Hunter for 2 damage, and no other ill effects, which works just fine by me. Could try and drop a stun on the ghoul, and that makes sense to me. But he dodges, and that's okay. Things don't always have to go my way. 0 damage, no move, but the stun does take on the occultist. Fair enough. Ren drops down for 11 damage. That's going to be a pretty hefty hit, but no bleed, so I'm grateful. Let's focus a heal back down on that man-at-arms to keep him topped up and kitted for bear, and in his turn we will look to find the best of all available options. Could go for a stun, could go for some damage. Let's go for that stun if we can. Nice. Alright, so Ghoul is out of action for next turn, which works just fine for me. Flurry of Claws in the front too. Minor damage. And no ill effects. Lash the tail in the back row. Dodged gorgeously by that Vestal. And the occultist is back in action, but has to wait for his turn to come around again before he can come around the mountain. Let's collect bounty down on the Ghoul. 12 damage, not too shabby. Carrying things through, given that he has the highest chance of taking a bleed. We'll drop that right there, right now, and that bleed has taken for 9 damage over a couple of turns. A little bit low on the life department, but we will instead focus on trying to get some damage on that back row gargoyle, and that 5 damage is just enough to shuffle him off this mortal coil. Lash the tail drops down again for 1 damage, and stun takes on the Vestal, but I think she has done her bit for the moment. Sacrificial Stab is very much wanted. 8 damage done and dusted on the Ghoul, plus an extra 3 taken to bleed. Next up we have a Rend on the man-at-arms for 16 damage. Wow. No bleed, no stun, and for all these things I'm super grateful, but in the meantime we need to get some more damage done on this unpleasant entity. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Let's try for a stun. We've got 6 damage and 10 hit points. No, let's just make sure. Alright, we've made sure. We've now made sure, and that was the right thing to do. In our turn, Flurry of Claws. Pretty hefty damage, and I've got a feeling that I'm going to need to spend some turns snapping at this stage because things are not looking amazingly in my favor. Let's go for the stun on that Gargoyle, and it takes as the move. Doesn't matter though, because he's going to shuffle right back to where he was before.
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Divine Heal on the Bounty Hunter and probably go for a Weird Reconstruction as well. Nice. Does a bleed take? It does not, and we are topped up. Let's do a self-heal and buff. Nicely, nicely done, and we're looking much more together now. That stun coming off of effect. Let's collect Bounty. 7 damage. That's a funny noise. Party heal. Just top us off. 5, 5, 4, and 5. We are maxed out in a lovely way. Gargoyle gets a dodge, which is completely fine because we can go into the kill regardless. Oh, jute tapestry, emeralds, oh, lions and tigers and bears, oh my, as George Takei would be wont to say. Let's stop making terrible rhyming puns. Ahdoom, you are atrocious. Carrying things on, We don't have any scouting information at this stage, so we're going to be carrying through just slightly blind. Let's keep our fingers where they need to be. That trap is not dodged, and it does do 17 damage to us. Wow, my commentary is not sounding as articulate as it normally would have. It does though. Wow. English, Adam, do you speak it? Right! Bone Bearer, need to take care of that chappie as quickly as we can, because that buff is going to make everything relatively problematic. Doesn't really matter about where he is, because position-wise I can currently get him pretty well. Let's drop an Abyssal Artillery just to get some early damage done, and he's down to 35. Wicked Surge. That's a buff. That is certainly a buff I'm going to have to worry about. Could try and stun one of these guys out, or try and get some damage done to finish him, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Beautiful critical there, and let's go in for the kill now. Dodged. Houndmaster is just not getting the hits I want. But at least he's dodging some shots in return, which is fine by me. Radiant Light situation isn't amazing. Your chance to stun is non-existent though, so we will get some damage done. 2 hit points, and your buffs unfortunately will survive into the next round. Vow Warding goes down on the first rank shield wall, and an Axe Blade goes down on the Houndmaster for 10. Might need to invest a turn or so into healing or self-healing. Wicked Surge drops down on the Obelisk this time around, and we need to get this kill closed off. Not sure if I should be taking it with the... Okay, that's going to kill him regardless. Will get me some torch. That is all in my favor. Done. Right, let's self-heal with this laddie, because his bleed attacks aren't going to be amazingly useful. His stuns will be, for obvious reasons, but that is neither here nor there. Let's pull and clear corpses to try and get that Obelisk into a better place for the killing. Quarrel drops for 9 damage, and we're definitely going to have to do more than just self-healing on this chappie, because he's taking really hefty pounding. Golly. Golly gosh, gosh and free. Let's drop a stun if we can, or potentially just a kill. Finish him. Has a pretty good chance to take out the sharpshooter, and we'll... not quite enough. Not quite enough. That's alright. Axe Blade goes down, it gets dodged. Lovely, lovely stuff. Looking through our best of available options, we can definitely take out that sharpshooter, and we will. Job's done. And next up, we should be looking to try and stun out this shield wall. Just to deactivate the guards, keep the prots out of action, and have a chance to do the best we can do. Definitely focusing heals on this Houndmaster right now, because he is looking as squishy as they come. Axe Blade drops on the Bounty Hunter for 11 damage, but Bounty Hunters have enough HP to take a few knocks. Actually, I should say that the Houndmaster has more HP, but has been the favored person to be taking knocks, unfortunately. Let's again do a bit of a stab here on the front row on the chap without the protection in play. Follow things through with probably another uppercut stun. Boom. And the stun takes. Lovely. That's at least 1 turn denied. Self-heal the Houndmaster, because it's the best of all available options at this stage, and let's go in for a focused heal on the Bounty Hunter, up by 9, so pretty close to being topped off. Stun wears off, and this chappie will drop an Axe Blade. But miss. But miss. But miss. But miss. But miss. How lovely. Let's get some more damage going on the shield wall, and the Occultist is absolutely the most valued player in this game so far. Occultist is so OP. Let's keep him off there. Oh. Yeah, don't love my chances for a kill, so let's just get a stun instead. If you can't kill, stun. And if you can kill instead of stunning, then kill. That's how it goes. Let's do a judgment right here and start winnowing him down. Only 7 hit points left, which should make him easy work for... Well, not with that protection though. That could be a problem. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty, so no stun resist in place here. Pretty good. No chance at all to get a kill on him. Right, let's just stun him for the moment. There we go. Takes care of that problem, however briefly. Let's let's drop some more damage. Oh, beautiful crit. That was unexpected. A pleasant surprise. Very pleasant surprise. Axe Blade on the Bounty Hunter with a debuff to match. Let's get some damage going on the front ranks though. Consistently heal the Bounty Hunter to keep him topped off, and we are back up to a full 45, which works just tickety-boo for me. Next up, we're going to keep keep stabbing with that occultist's tiny, tiny knife. Dodge from that Houndmaster again. He's not been delivering the hits we want, but that's okay. He's being brought along to support and level up. He's not here to clutch. Another Axe Blade goes down on the Bounty Hunter, which is regrettable, but we will... Should we faff or should we just take him out? Let's take him out. Let's take him out. Let's take him out. Let's take him out. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
As always, I'm neglecting to use the dog treats. I do kind of need portraits and busts, so I will swap those out right now. Let's keep going, because we aren't empty yet, and as much as I've completed all the battle rooms, there is more treasure to find, and more people to kill, and more XP to earn. So, oh, yes, alright, let's take those crests. Let us take those crests. Let's purge that. There we go, and done. Push all the buttons, because why not? Pretty low-level room battle, but they get surprised and a shuffle on me, which is going to cause me some hefty, hefty problems. Let's return the favor, though, with a Demon's Pull. Unfortunately, that move did not take as well as we would have liked. Instead, we can look at Hook and Slice to try and... Well, that's not particularly useful. Alright, let's do that. 16 damage. Another turn is going to be required to kill him off. Crawl to the face for 10 damage, which is relatively hefty, and with all of my healers out of position, this could be a real problem. But that's what I get for being greedy. That's what I get for being greedy. Again, not worry about the hit points. Just want to make sure that we're taking the best opportunity to get the treasures that we want. Foul Warding drops down on that Bone Militia. Not sure why, because Bone Militias are just awful. That said, it does limit our opportunities to damage that shield wall. What we will probably look to do is organize de facto shuffles. Focus a Divine Grace on that Occultist now. And Hook and Slice. Look, this chap can move up pretty readily. There we go. So at least we have one healer in position, which works just fine for me. Going to take some damage from that Axe Blade, but the Bounty Hunter is in a good place to do some hefty damage, provided that he can make it through the round. Let's keep the stabs going. Let's try and get a stun in place as well. That guard is now deactivated, I hope. Yes, and a turn is denied. Let's get some damage on that Bone Militia. Not quite enough for a kill, but I'm not going to complain. And focus heal on the Bounty Hunter. That is faux show. 29 health in place. Great dodge, finally. Been taking a lot of hits with these guys. Not that many dodges coming through, but I'm not going to, again, be too concerned about that. Look for a finishing blow on that Militia to deny him a turn, which is fine for me. That protection is now gone as well. Great dodge from the Occultist, and we're in a good place to start dealing some beautiful critical hits. Beautiful critical hits. Absolutely beautiful critical hits. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Quick shuffle back to the appropriate positions. Probably drop those medicinal herbs. Torch situation is fine. Do you need those portraits?
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Forget about the shovels. We've got a pretty good run for cash this time around, so I'm okay with these choices. Have enough for one treasure chest to unlock.
Reward for a task well performed.
And I still have holy water. This is a what? Ultra of Light. What does an Ultra of Light do? Ultra of Light is a damage buff. Meh, not revolutionary, but we'll take it regardless because we have a spare holy water in any case. Nice, 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 nice. Let's light a torch and get into this room and see what we have. It's an empty. In fact, we know it's an empty because this was a map to, yeah, leave that Shambler altar the hell alone. And we have a, well, Bone Royalty and 2 champions. Bit of stress taken. Not too bad. Can't do anything about it, but not too bad. Let's open up with either some back row damage or a stun. And a stun actually feels relatively prudent. Hopefully it takes. It does. Fantastic. Let's carry things through with a Demon's Pull so that stress attacks are less of a problem. 5 damage, and that move takes in a beautiful way. We'll probably do a party heal. Yeah, party heal. Bit redundant there as to in terms of where the critical drop, but I'm not going to complain overly, and let's drop a stun on this champion again just to deny him a turn. Works out beautifully for me. Wonderful stuff. Alright, start of the round, Red Field God drops down to 12 damage, and a bleed takes as well. That's going to be a real problem. That said, I can just do weirder construction. Hopefully that corrects that damage and adds no fresh problems. Sweet. Knife in the Dark, so no monstrous attacks here. Just criticals, which do stress to everyone. Thanks guys. You're awesome. Let's drop a focused attack on the back row here. 10 hit points left with 9 bleed to come in the coming turns. Let's finish him off. Deny him in action. And again, drop yet another party heal. These have been coming through pretty poor, to be honest, but that's how the game plays sometimes. Knife in the Dark goes back down again, and this time around it is dodged. Thank you, Houndmaster. As much as you hit very rarely, when you dodge, I'm grateful. Stun on the champion, just to keep him vaguely out of action. Weirder construction on the Bounty Hunter for nothing. But no bleeds either, so that's completely fine. Damage that back row, which is dodged. And, what to do. Can try for a stun, and that isn't a bad call. Let's at least keep this chappie out of action for a turn. No Walking Flurries there at all. Stumbling Scratch is dodged. These guys really have the speed up on me. Can't fault that. Let's go for the kill on the champion, though. Beautiful crit for 48. Nicely done. Let's follow things through with a... well, that's an obstacle. Sacrificial Stab. So let's get the last of it. Yep, critical 25. Beautiful stuff. And that takes care of a smidge of stress as well. And my gosh.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, these were some difficult decisions to make, that's for sure. It's completely redundant, I know, but I paid for it. I'm gonna get my money's worth, I guess. Alright, well, that's us fully loaded. This has been a very lucrative round. Hopefully it's given me the XP I need. Alright, and in the final offing, about 26k in treasure picked up, in addition to 32 crests, 8 portraits, and 4 busts, which are all going to bring me towards where I need to be. Montfort has popped to a level 6 and has picked up Thick-Blooded, replacing Evasive, which is a shame because I always loved Evasive. Montague is close to popping 6. Chauncey is close to popping 6. Shocker is a slight problem, but we can probably deal with it. But I'm not going to focus on that critically. And Bretulil is close to a 6 as well. Not that I particularly care, because I have so many level 6 Vestals.
Any evidence of excessive exertion must be made scarce. After all, appearances must be maintained.
Alright. Stress removal is cheaper, but I'm not too worried because no one has any stress. You see? No one has any stress. It's wonderful. In any case, in the Sanitarium, we've had Lethargy cured on Daryl, Winded, Mercurial, and Flawed have been removed, and Montfort, very critically, is now level 6, which makes my roster goals one step closer to completion. Just need to get the Occultist, the Grave Robber, the Arbalist, the Antiquarian, and the Abomination up to level 6. That's what, 5 guys left, I should say. So still quite a bit of work to do there, but Chauncey is so close. Chauncey is so close that it's going to be happening the next time I take him out on the town. The only other, again, it's the Abomination that's going to be the hard one, and the Arbalist, and I need to start taking out some level 4 parties. These guys are on their way. I'm just concerned about having no one left for a veteran party because I'm leveling up so effectively. In any case, I've been crabbing on for far too long. My name is Ahdoom. Thank you guys so much for watching these. If you want to hit that like button down there, I would absolutely love that. If you want to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button that should be on the screen right now as well. Check out the full playlist and the most recent video, and I will catch you guys next time.